Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we're back with another brand new episode of the Spfl show. Now we have a bit of good news and a bit of bad news. Good news, Ryan 118 isn't making it this week. Fantastic. Bad news, Gogs is.
Yep, that's me.
Brilliant. Ups and downs, peaks and valleys. As you can see, We've got my brother in blue with me, as always, Sharpdiv himself. Div, the chat, Sharpdiv.
What's that, man?
And the aforementioned Gogsy, chat, Gogsy.
Well, it's been a good.
What?
It's been a good couple of days for me. You know, Motherwell have actually won a couple of games.
I know I was surprised. Bad bit of form. He's not turn up against us soon, too. That's annoying.
So we've got a couple of days rest before we play you. Well, you've got a game before you play us, so here's hoping.
Here's hoping indeed, mate. Right, anyway, we're going to carry on the show as always. Ryan's got something to do with his fireworks or something like that. He's got like a family-oriented thing, so who actually knows what he could be doing? It's certainly no because someone's made a diss track on him and he's hiding. Certainly not. Certainly. He's all seen that, boys?
I've seen it, mate.
I paid for the music video. Brilliant. I just want to give, before we start off with the show, David Bluff a shout out. He's tipped 199 in the chat already. Says Ryan's diss track. Thank you very much, brother. And Liam Hamilton tipped 79 pence in. We're not talking about that again. If that was a previous episode, we're not doing it this week.
I'll keep him at PG.
PG, that's us. All right, we're transitioning from the Attitude Era into the PG. It's wrestling to you. You're welcome. So, normally I like to pick on Ryan at the start, so I'm feeling very off balance. So, Dev, where would you like to go first? Where do you want to start?
Well, we're going to speak about the games that just happened, or previous games. Speaking about the games that just happened, yeah?
Let's speak about the games that just happened, and we can sometimes refer to the previous games if we want based on form or anything like that. But just so we're not taking everyone's entire day up, let's just focus on one set.
Right, okay. I think we'll start with Goggs' favourite team then.
Rangers?
Yep, we'll start with Rangers.
Yeah.
Why was I expecting?
That's the 1-2, Dev. Well done, son. The 1-2.
Yes.
Right, so what do you want to start with? I don't know if I know you've done a fan recap, Dev, but give us a wee quick rundown of what happened as my camera is just gone.
Gone at focus. Basically, Rangers won 2-0.
Yep.
It wasn't really a reflection on how good we played. I thought in the first half we were disappointing again, but in the second half picked it up a lot. So I'm very, very happy. Candace comes off the bench, scores a worldie. Was it a shot? Was it a cross? We'll ask Cruiser.
It's definitely a cross.
Definitely.
It was definitely a shot, mate. I see him looking up. There was nobody at the back post. There was nobody at the back post. Quoting Cruiser on that one, lad.
No, definitely. I loved it.
And then your man, Alfredo Morelos, buries it and then gets smacked with a coin.
Yeah, that was absolutely disgusting.
Speaking of which, I've got a replica.
He actually got the coin.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I've got a replica. It's a 50p. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right in here, give to charity. And
mate, nice. Good wee turn. Well done.
There we go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, boy.
I was really, really nervous when you were going there. I thought me and Deb was going to have to take a wee drive and kick your ass there, but well done. You saved it. You saved it there. Well done indeed.
Yeah.
So there's so much to actually talk about this game. Gogs, I'm actually interested to see what you thought about it because maybe the 80-odd minutes was not a good game at all. So maybe you're looking at saying, right, okay, Rangers are kind of struggling. But the 2 late goals, what was your thoughts on the red card? Did you think it was a deserved red card for Candace getting choked?
Yeah. Did you not see Candace blow 2 kisses at Anton Ferdinand?
I mean, that deserves a red card. I mean, he should never play again.
Jail sentence, honestly.
Horrendous. How dare he blow kisses?
Aye. Gogsy, you've been serious, or is that just a bit of sarcasm?
No, did you not see in sports scene, as he ran past Ferdinand to celebrate?
I saw it, mate.
Huh?
I saw it. You think that's a second yellow?
I think that's for being cheeky and disrespectful to an opponent. I think that's
you support Motherwell. They're hammer throwers.
Oh my
if that's worth a yellow card, then everything's worth yellow cards.
That is never a yellow card.
Right. I want in the chat just now to get involved. Yes or no for the yellow cards. Let's see it really quickly. Do you think he deserves a yellow card for blowing a kiss?
He was just being nice.
I know. He might have just liked him.
That's what they do in Portugal.
I know. They love it. They do it twice.
Exactly.
Left and right, if anything. Right, let's see. Jamie 1 says never. St. Clair Cromie says never. Royal Neil says no. Ryan 118 Mattress just says mattress. Jackson Hall, no. Luke, no. Just everyone's basically saying no. Mark Menzies, just to end the nose, fucking no times 10. So, by the way, goal or cross? I want to see that in the comments as well. Div, do you actually believe that was a shot?
Nah, I don't.
Nah,
that was definitely a cross. He was aiming for Tav at the back post, but I don't give two fucks. In the net.
Nah, I've seen a lot of people. A lot of people taking wee swipes at Rangers saying, "Oh, they're struggling to beat teams and everything." But sometimes you need to win ugly, and I thought gets us back on track. Obviously, we had the disappointing draw against Kilmarnock. But if you're looking at the type of things, like 3 games in 7 days. Obviously, the draw and the loss.
We've played 24 or 25 games, which the manager came out and said that's basically a half season's work, and we're not even at the busy part yet. We've still to take on the busy part, which is through the festive period. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to need to use our squad, which I don't think we've been doing as well as we should have been. And I think we're going to see a lot more rotation going forward with Rangers right now. The last 4 or 5 games, I think we have been struggling. There's not been enough, I don't think, in terms of, I don't know. Just people step them up. Other players step them up. It's just the same old people. It's like hit it to Morelos and expect him to fight all 50 men and get through, or expect Kent to beat like 20 players. Do you know what I mean? I think
score a penalty.
That's it. Exactly. I think a lot of our players need to start stepping up, and if they don't step up, the manager's going to bring in somebody else, because there's some young, hungry players on that bench. Glenn Middleton, Jordan Rossiter, Ross McCrory, to name a few.
And obviously, we're obviously focused on Mirren Rangers, but to be fair to St Mirren, Div, I thought in the first half they could have been 2-0 up. They played a lot better than I was expecting. I thought they were just going to come, sit deep, defend, but they went after Rangers there again. Edwards had another fantastic game against Rangers. Seems every single time he plays them, he just can't to beat Tav. And St Mirren, to be fair, they surprised me a lot. They showed genuine quality now and again, and if it wasn't for Shagger and net, they'd been 2-0 up.
I didn't know what St Mirren were going to turn up. The team that showed up versus St Johnston that could have been beat 4 or 5-0, or the team that showed up versus Kilmarnock and were very, very unlucky.
Yeah.
And it turns out that it was a Kelly team. But I've got to say, although Shagger made the saves, I expect a goalkeeper of his quality to make those saves. I don't think he was really about 60% trying to make these saves. Do you know what I mean? I think he's that good. It was more, I don't know. I've been disappointed if he let them in, to be honest with you. But he made the saves. He did keep us in it. You can look at that from that point of view. Rangers created next to nothing in the first half, which is worrying. But in the second half, I thought we played a lot better. Midfield started to get involved, which has been a big concern of mine, the midfield.
Yeah, it definitely is, mate. But if you're a St Mirren fan, I know some people watch the channel and they tune in. He's actually showed a bit of fight. And I still think they'll be all right this season, actually. I've seen enough for them in certain games. But like you were saying there, Div, one game they're decent, next game they're no. They just need to find that consistency. And I think, speaking of consistency, we should maybe move on to Goggs' team, because look at him, he's just beaming with delight, isn't he? Is that back-to-back wins now for these?
Somehow, yes. And touching on St Mirren's performance, they were a lot better on Saturday than they were against us on Wednesday. They were absolutely rank rotten against us.
Up and down, mate. Peaks and valleys.
Oh, exactly.
I think I heard someone say that today, and that's now the third time I've dropped it in the last half an hour. Like where have I stole that from?
It's when you learn a new word and you just keep using it over and over and over again.
I know. on.
Exactly. What happened? How did you manage to get 2 wins in a row? Because you looked utter peaks and valleys, honestly.
I think it's because we've actually changed the way we play, and we're no longer just hoofing the ball up the park hopelessly. We're actually getting the ball in the deck, playing some passes, and like if you may have seen from our second goal against St Mirren, we actually played like 6 or 7 passes before we scored.
Mm-hmm. And your goal at the weekend there. Talk us through that.
That was a
Davy Turnbull. That's all I'm saying. What a strike, son.
Mm-hmm. I think if we were all doing predictions, we'd have probably picked Motherwell to beat Dundee, because we know how sorry Dundee actually are. But that goal was genuine. That was an absolute rocket of a goal. When I seen that back, I was like, Goggs was probably greeting for happy tears.
Oh, mate, it was.
You know, his shooting's very peaks and valleys. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes. Sorry, Div, it's going to happen for the rest of the day. I apologise.
Peaks and valleys, man.
Peaks and valleys. But on the Dundee side, I think they managed 0 shots on target, and that was one of my biggest takeaways from my notes. I just said, they look buried. They look like they've gave up.
Aye, mate. I just don't think that they're responding right. I think that they gave everything for the manager. They decided for McCann, listen, man, although we're absolutely utter peaks and valleys, we're going to
Stop it, look at the chat.
We're going to give it to the manager.
Jesus.
But when he went, it just looks like that's it. And I'll say it and I'll say it again. What's happening with Kenneth? Kenneth Miller, is he done? Is that it? Has he had a shot on target yet this season?
He looks really just off. See, you said that thing about Kenny Miller. He'll always get you the goal. Gogs, you can for just watching the game. It looks like he's not got the zip anymore.
I didn't actually notice he was playing until half the way through. That says it all.
That does say it all, because Kenny Miller's one of those players that are just buzzing about and involved in it usually.
Pretty sure Miller missed a sitter as well, and at 0-0 early on in the first half. It was like a goalmouth scramble. Then we had a goalmouth scramble. Neither team could actually score, and then we obviously got that shot in from about 30 yards out, and that was the difference. Overall, I thought we were the better team anyway, but we did have a few heart-mouth moments.
So would you say Motherwell, the reason they've picked up 6 points in the last 2 games because they've tweaked the way they play?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Aye. Right,
yeah,
okay.
And the fact that David Turnbull's actually shooting from distance, because that's him got 2 goals in 2 games now.
Is it just, are you playing a wee bit more football, more passing and that?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think we might just revert back to basics against you next week. We'll just have to see.
Aye. Well, he's got a draw the 3-3, one of the most exciting games of the season. The last time he's played us, and that's when he was playing pretty poor. So it's gonna be a weird one to see. Hopefully we pump you, because I've got a lot, and I mean a lot of drunken videos of you Gogs. I can't wait to put in the fan recaps.
So much.
It's honestly gonna be. It's like a machine gun. It's like worth just thousands of clips. It's amazing. But moving on from them, we'll speak about Ryan Murminate's team, shall we? Should we just? Because obviously that was involved in the league leaders' Hearts, which I think was the surprise result. I did not expect it to be that one-sided. I know Hearts are heavily depleted. I see JC always watches every week, and he was saying this is going to be the time they crumble because Naismith, Suter, they all got injured. But Celtic have absolutely battered Hearts the last 2 times they played them in the last week. Obviously, it finished 5-0. Some great goals from Orward. The first goal I thought was very good as well, the way he cut inside. And I think Celtic's blip that we enjoyed making fully Ryan Murminate is kind of over.
Over, mate. I don't know how many goals they've scored in the last 4 or 5, but I think it's touching.
It's like 19.
Aye.
It's like 19 without conceding or something like that.
It's pretty worrying being a Rangers fan, obviously. But
still only 4 points behind.
Exactly. So that's a positive.
Yeah, so you look at the way the table is now, with Hearts obviously first, Celtic, and then Rangers. Rangers are 4 points behind. Celtic are 1 point behind Hearts, but with like a goal in hand, game in hand as well. So is Rangers. So this could be the turning point for Hearts. They've had a fantastic start to the season, but it looks like the injuries, unfortunately, have just caught up with them. I'd have been interested to see how well they could have done if their main boys actually stayed fit. But I think those 6 or 7 first-team players.
Aye, mate, literally. They've done well to keep getting results when Suter and Berra and all those type of lads were injured. But I think, and even losing Lafferty, I think now with the loss of Stephen Naismith for I think 3 or 4 weeks or something like that, that is absolutely massive.
Owen Wilson chips in. It's 23 goals in 5 games. That's what Celtic scored. So at least that's annoying. Thanks, Owen.
Goals.
We've not even scored 23 goals this season.
You haven't even scored 23 goals in the last 23 seasons, I don't think, Goals.
Good one. Yeah.
I need bother. Thanks Owen for ruining my day. Thanks Owen, Russell. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for chipping in. Anyway, so what was your thoughts on Hearts? Is this just going to catapult? Are you now worried about them because of how many players are missing out? Gogsy, we'll start with you and then we'll go to Div. What's your thoughts going with Hearts next? Like, where are they going to go?
Well, if they play against the likes of Rangers or Celtic over the next couple of weeks, I think they will get beat in
the next game, by the way, versus Kilmarnock at home.
Kilmarnock at home. I think they may get a draw out of that, but seriously, it's getting to the point where they're depleted, and now we're coming into the really busy part of the season where there's like 7 or 8 games in December, and they've got all these long-term injuries. I don't see them actually pulling through because they'll have to use a lot of squad rotation.
A lot. Yeah, I'm looking at the next results. I've got Kelly, St Mirren, Rangers, St Johnston, who's now on the up, and obviously Motherwell. That's a difficult next couple of games when you're missing Naismith, because he's going to be missing for all those games as it's rumoured so far.
And then they play Motherwell.
Yeah,
I might be mistaken, but I think that I saw that Naismith requires surgery, but it's not serious.
Yeah, it might be just corrective surgery
on his brain or something like that.
For being a wanker. Shout out to David Bluff again. He says, boys, can I make a shout out to Aidan Adam? He also chips $1.99. So shout out to Aidan Adam, buddy. We greatly appreciate all the support on the channel. And also, boys, before we move on, do you mind smashing that like button as well? It definitely helps the people find the stream. We're only at like 36 likes. We're over 300 people watching. So just takes a wee second. It obviously helps us find the new audience. It keeps the channel going and obviously keeps the series going as well. So we greatly appreciate that. So Gogs, where do you think Celtic's going to go now? Do you think they're going to really kick ahead now? That's obviously 23 goals in 5 games.
I think they're just going to keep going and they'll go from strength to strength, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately is right. Well done, Gogs. We might be replacing you with Ryan 118. Oh, see that poppy tracking in this? Honestly, mate, every week. Come back. Right, let's move on to another exciting game, actually. Kilmarnock versus Aberdeen. Lewis Ferguson gets another goal, a delicious free kick at the end. This game's sort of been memed a lot, and you probably know why, because of Chris Boyd's celebration, which is just awful. Have you all seen it?
You could have slowed it down a wee bit, couldn't you? And it would have been more effective.
Oh, what's he done? What's he done? He should have just stayed in the booth. He's right up there, pundit. It does like the weird thing. He seems to really love doing this to Aberdeen, obviously saying that he's fat, and then he tried to do the fortnight hang, and it just seemed to do something weird. That's all. I can't explain. I wish I could delete it from my mind. All right, it was awful.
I'm giving him an A+ for effort. And he's on the score sheet again. On the score sheet again.
Big boy scored.
Credit where credit's due. But Aberdeen coming back and winning is annoying because it shows that they're kind of going strength to strength, coming off of a 3-0 victory as well at home versus Dougie's.
I wouldn't really say that because did you not see the stats? Like Kilmarnock absolutely battered them, and Aberdeen only got
I saw the
2 shots, 2 goals.
I saw the stats.
2 shots, 2 goals.
I saw the stats in the first half. They absolutely battered them, but Rangers also had the stats as well, and they beat us. So stats mean fuck all unless you're
right. You're
actually shooting towards the net. Do you know what I mean?
I think what Aberdeen's kind of showing, especially with the late comeback, is their resiliency. Like that's 2 goals in the last 20 minutes, only 2 shots the entire game. They had 40% of they had a lot of the ball, 60% of the ball, but when they need to, they're scoring and they're taking their chances. And again, it's a wonderful goal by Ferguson for the free kick. Just opens the ball up, puts it right in the bottom bin. Great goal for there. So Aberdeen once again.
I thought it was poor for the Kilmarnock defender.
Like the wall.
The wall. The goalie was he just jumps out the way and it goes in. But Ferguson,
very like Gogsy at the charity match.
Just jumping out the way of everything. Do you know what I mean? And jumping in the way other people's shots in their teams to try and get a goal. Ferguson can pick it up, man. He might be an up and coming player for Aberdeen that people need to watch out for. Obviously, a young player still, but that's 2 big goals at very important times. And that's what I'm looking for some Rangers players as well, to step up, take the moment, make a name for yourself, and he's done it.
The fact that it's the 87th minute, the guy's got enough confidence in his ability to push maybe more established players off the ball and be like, no, I fancy this. That showed real talent and obviously belief in himself. But the execution, I know the guy runs away, but you've got to hit on target. It's got enough power on it. It's way for the goalkeeper. And annoyingly so, Aberdeen gets a away win versus Kelly. And Boyd, after that stupid celebration, that's why you didn't celebrate like that 1-0. See, when it's like 4-0, that's when you do it. You know what I mean? Do you know a new charity game when it was 1 or 2-0? Just one of these. Then it was 3 and 4-0, and we're like this. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Then I celebrate on my own, aye.
Aye, that's what you do all the time anyway.
Selfish 99.
Selfish 99er. So that was Aberdeen. What do you think about Kilmarnock? Obviously, they got the very well-worked draw against Rangers, but that's a couple of losses now in the last couple of games, and it's interesting because a couple of disappointing results because they had the draw before us. and then they lost to Aberdeen late.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's just a wee blip in Kilmarnock side? Do you think they'll respond?
Aye, I think they will respond. They'll beat most like teams that aren't in the top 6, I think, Kilmarnock, and they'll also give teams that are in the top 6 a great game. I think that they're that type of team. How far they'll finish, I don't know, man. I don't know. They were obviously like setting the other day. Do you know what I mean?
They were.
Everything's that close that just everybody's flying about all over the place. It's that early still in the league that you don't know where anybody's going to finish. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how Kilmarnock do. They think they gave Hibs a great game earlier in the season. We're unlucky to miss out. Obviously, get the draw at Rangers. They're always going to give teams a game, and they've got that pitch to play on as well, which might come into effect at home, which probably makes the Aberdeen win even more impressive.
That's exactly it. I think, to be fair to Kilmarnock, I know they're missing the Wolfman. He's injured just now, so you kind of look that side by side. Since his injury, they've just stopped winning games. So, I mean, that's losing one of their hot prospects. So, they're one of the teams that's been affected by injuries. So, we'll move on from them, and let's talk about, want to go Hibernian, St John's? Fancy it?
Absolutely, man. Let's get right onto that.
Let's jump right on it. That's a good result for St Johnston. We'll take that. Gogsy, what's your thoughts on the game first?
I don't have much because I didn't really get the chance to see sports.
Perfect. Div, what's your thoughts on the game?
What sports scene? I watched the Spfl YouTube channel.
Yep.
So I seen the highlights, and Saints actually missed a penalty. St Johnston have went on 3 games unbeaten, 3 wins, I believe, and in that have missed 3 penalties.
Yeah.
They are taking the piss, mate. At this stage, they're just missing penalties for a laugh because they know they're going to win. St Johnston. But anyway, they get the goal in the last couple of minutes. I had Hibs on my cootum. I'm not going to lie, but I didn't even care.
That's one of the ends you go.
Aye. No, it wasn't. It was a straight one of them, honestly. It's good to see Hibs get beat. St Johnston get the win. So I found it very amusing.
You kind of touched. I was going to bring up the penalty miss form, but you kind of smashed out there because we always sort of talk about penalties, and sometimes it's an easy goal, and I always argue that's pretty hard to score. St Johnson missed one again. Like, who's going to be taking them? Like, they need to just start working on it.
I think it's 3 different penalty takers because Watt hit the first one, then another boy stepped up, and I'm pretty sure that was another one. So I think they should just get the goalie or something for the lols.
Basically, that's.
Someone saying, is Gogsy playing with his PS4 because his face is just like lighting up as if he's walked. Like, he's just like, you playing Red Dead Redemption, mate? What's going on here?
No, I only play FIFA.
Oh, God. Shout out to Frank Dunno, by the way, say testing, have I donated to the channel? First ex-noob. Yes, you have, mate. Thank you so much for donating to the channel, mate. We greatly appreciate that. But my thoughts on the game is I thought St Johnson dug in deep. They gave as good as just they kind of got. I know Hibernian bossed the ball up, but I think we can speak for experience, Dev. Having the ball doesn't necessarily mean getting the points. That seems to happen to us, especially over the last few years. So St Johnson, it was a well-worked goal as well. I liked it. And again, Hibernian conceded again. Was that 2 losses in a row? Both 1-0?
No, they drew with Hearts.
They drew with Hearts, sorry, the week before.
Almost.
I almost got beat because the goal was hanging. So they need to fix that up. 62% of the possession, but they ended up losing the game. So after Hibs, he sort of rise, and they were second and third, like challenge, sort of dropping away a wee bit. So it'll be interesting to see how Hibs respond. St Johnson, we've got to give credit to, mate, because they look like they were just getting pumped every week. They steadied the ship. I know Tommy Wright's got them playing pretty well, to be fair.
Tommy Wright's a good manager, isn't he?
I like him.
I really like him. And I seen Neil Lennon was giving him a lot of respect before it and saying that they can't take him lightly. So I think he's a very well-respected manager within Scotland, and it's shown how they've been able to bounce back. He's been the manager of St Johnstone for a long time, and he obviously knows what he's doing, mate. And that's now 3 wins in a row after getting hammered. Do you know what I mean? They looked like the whipping boys for a time.
You have to look at Tommy Wright's like literally a shoestring budget. Like, he's got no money to spend, barely any, but he just continues to keep them in the league and grinding out results, getting important results. So give all the credit to him, mate. That was just a very, very tidy win. And Hibernian, after their positive start, how do you see them responding in the next game, Dave? They've got Aberdeen away from home.
Oh my God, that is very tasty. So
I know, especially with Aberdeen's on the rise, Hibernian's kind of just slipped a little bit. So
I think if Hibs show up in that game, I think Hibs will probably get the win.
Really,
the way that they're playing right now, I know. I just think that Hibs will probably dominate the ball again, but it's just up to them if they can create the chances. I think Aberdeen are there for the taking because you can create chances versus Aberdeen. You can. It's just if you take them or not. But Aberdeen have got a really good back line, I think. The goalkeeper and the centre halves and that are solid. But other than that, going forward, they're not that great. So I think Hibs might be able to go there and get the win if they show up. But we'll see. Hopefully it's a draw or something, because I don't want to see any of them win. Sorry, Hibs and Aberdeen fans.
Sorry, boys. Christopher Jacks is right for the Scotland job. I mean, I'd be more happy with that because he can develop talent. So who knows? You never know.
He actually knows what he's talking about, apart from, unlike McLeish. Even McLeish doesn't seem convincing what McLeish is actually saying.
McLeish is still retired, let's be fair.
Definitely.
David Bulloof tips 199 at the chat once again, mate. Thank you so much. He says, really enjoying the content, Div. I think that must have been with hoping you drop both of them points or something like that. He must have tipped in with that. So shout out to that. So Hibs actually drops to 6th place. St Johnston obviously overlaps them. And then that's kind of the top 6. So let's talk about someone that's kind of dropped out after such a positive start. We've been singing their praise. But Livingston, back-to-back 1-0 losses. It's a shame because the Cinderella season looks like it's just starting to, like basically the honeymoon period sort of over now. Very, very unlucky. So what's your thoughts over on the Livingston game, Div?
I thought Livingston actually did create some chances, but
you should have scored. See, since you said his name, he's just playing well.
I took him and his boys, took them to the cleaners, took Livy to the cleaners, didn't they? They snatched a wee win. But Livy, man, I like the boy that plays up front for them. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Menga.
Big Menga, that's it. I like him.
Menga boys. The Menga boys are. That's what
Menga, but this is turning into karaoke here.
I love it.
Right now.
Probably. Cancel it.
Hello. I like that boy, and I like a lot of Liverpool players. I think that they'll be able to come through this stage. They never scored kind of a lot of goals and that sort of stuff, so I thought that this was going to come. I thought it was going to come eventually. And Hamilton have obviously dished them that we lost back-to-back losses.
Yeah, back-to-back 1-0 losses because they were never like you said, they were never smashing teams. They always kept it tight and scored for set pieces. This is just one of these forms. Hopefully they pick it back up. But Gogsy, what's your thoughts? Obviously looking for like a Motherwell's perspective on the way Livingston's been actually playing.
Well, I just don't really got enough set pieces inside.
Was there a time delay in Motherwell? What's going on here?
Like a 15-second delay.
Fraud. He's still not answered. He's still not done it.
What? Oh, sorry. It seems we're getting technical difficulties here.
You've lips. Your headphones on the other side, Gogsy. Oh my! Somebody clip that.
No.
Oh,
definitely. Sorry, repeat your question, please.
This is like the biggest freeze since I don't know it, man.
He's absolutely shot. He's still that's what's happened here. He's shot it. He's collapsed.
Since the beast from the east came over, aye.
Oh my. What were we saying?
I didn't even care. No, he's ruined it. Mark Mendes sums up, just says twat. Brilliant. Adam Oliver says Gogsy's Wi-Fi is peaks and valleys.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Brilliant. So, I mean, is there any other games for us to discuss? I'm actually looking at it. I think we've covered them all.
I think we can maybe talk about a wee bit what happened last week and midweek.
It's up to yourself, mate.
I don't know. What would be interesting? What does the people want us to talk about for last?
Is there anything you want us to talk about in the last week or so? Why?
The games.
Yeah.
Obviously
we missed a set of fixtures, so if there's anything you want to discuss, fire it in the chat just now and we'll discuss it. I'll get the predictions and that loaded up anyway. Ryan's normally the one that writes it all down, but
I'll do it today if you want.
Aye, man, fire on.
Why don't we do goal of the weekend right now? Gogsy, you want to go first?
David Turnbull. Both of them.
He scored 1 goal.
He scored 2.
It was 1-0 the score.
1 against St Mirren as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's goal of the 2 weeks.
Aye.
Brilliant.
It's the same week.
I can't handle him. I can't handle him.
Right, prediction on.
Hey, what's your goal of the week, mate?
I'm going to go for Candace. It's definitely a shot. Kidding on. Did Dougie score?
No, never. It was Boomerfield or whatever his name is, Bloomfield.
Right. Well, I'm going to have to go with Turnbull at Connor. You know.
Yeah. I'm actually can't believe I'm doing this, but it's a treble for Turnbull. I'm going to go with Turnbull as well.
I thought you were going to say Edward. I was ready to punch you through the screen. Both.
Oh no. Come on, don't be silly. Let's see.
First time we've ever had a treble.
One and only thing. Hi 11 says, what should happen to Willie Gollum? Should be fired and fined a lot of money because he's shite. Heart situation come from Craig Agnes. We've sort of discussed that with a injury record. A lot of people sort of mentioning Neil Lennon at Tynecastle. I don't know how much we want to talk about this, Div. I know you've already done a video on it. And obviously Morelos was also involved in a coin throwing incident. So just want to just give your thoughts overall quickly on it.
Mate, I do. Basically just you don't want this in Scottish football, don't you? You know, you don't want the negative press that all this crap brings. And I think everybody's also forgetting that a Hearts goalie was punched in this fixture. Assault on any sort of member of staff that's taking part in a football stadium shouldn't be condoned, but I don't think that staff should, goad supporters either.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But even if somebody does, try and take it as banter, know what I mean? Try and take it as banter and shout something back. Don't throw objects because it can lead to something. It can lead to something more. It can go in their eye. It can whatever. And then obviously Alfredo Morelos, that incident happened literally straight after it. He ran straight to the St Mirren fans. So I'm quite happy for the St Mirren fans to go crazy, to go up and boo him for the rest of his career in Scotland and that. But to throw something, I think it's wrong. Totally wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, mate. I think both incidents were in the wrong because obviously throwing coins is just known because that can literally hit folk in the eye. It can do anything. I know both of them hit them in the chest or something like that, so they were quite lucky. Got away with that. But you knew I couldn't resist it. You knew it was coming.
And the Hearts goalie, obviously.
That was disgusting. Nah, to be fair though, it was a shocking decision. I think someone in the chat did say it. Both people should be identified and should be banned for lifetime ban because it's just horrific. Could have been like a legit serious incident, but I was a wee bit disappointed with the difference and the coverage. If I'm being 100% honest with you, if we're being honest on the channel, I thought there was a very much of a different response when Neil Lennon was done, like obviously hit, and then obviously Morelos. I think someone actually sent me Adam Oliver. He's actually, I believe he's a Motherwell fan. He sent me.
He goes to the games with me.
Yeah, he sent me like a list of the media people on Twitter who tweeted about one incident and not about other. There was only one media journalist that called out both incidents, and I'll fire him on Twitter. So that was actually quite nice. But the rest of them just went quiet about it. So I wasn't very impressed with that.
And they're missing it as well because that'd have been great clickbait. In a time where coins, so they're obviously just bad at their jobs. I seen on the back of Daily Record and the Sun, it was both about the coin incident. With Morelos, but I think maybe it was just a difference in coverage as well because Morelos didn't give.
He never responded to it. Never
responded, and then he never brought up anything about his religion or anything like that. So I think that's probably why there was less coverage. But that doesn't necessarily mean it was right.
No, both incidents are horrific, and whoever threw both the coins should actually be just banned. I think
that they need to start putting metal detectors on the turnstiles and taking away people's coins. And then people in the stadium were only allowed to use cryptocurrency.
You've invested in cryptocurrency, haven't you? You're trying to plug your value to go up.
Listening.
All these bitcoins and
that. Brilliant. Thanks, Gogsy. A lot of people's asking. A lot of people was asking me, Ryan's actually playing with sprinklers out his back garden.
That is spell his name with sprinklers. You know, remember when you were like 6 and you used to give it all that, man? That's what he's doing.
He's just in ours. Just literally in ours. What?
He's actually tinkering with my Wi-Fi. It keeps going off and on.
Oh, right, okay. So Frank Dono perfectly put 50 pence donated to Gogsy to help him get off dial-up.
Thank you.
Perfect. So we've tried to kind of had a light-hearted sort of view on it, but can we just address that Oyers would say both people are banned or anything like in case it gets clipped or anything like that as a horrific incident. So yeah, just protect myself so the media doesn't have a wee go at me once again. Sees Monday print.
Daily superstar.
So that's us. You want to talk about some predictions for next week, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right. Let's go. Aberdeen versus Hibernian. Let's go. Rapid fire. I want everyone in the chat to get involved because I'll be reading yours out as well as we go back and forth. So Aberdeen, Hibernian, sharpdiv.
I'm going to go 1-0. I'm going to go 1-0 in this match. I think if Aberdeen play all right and Hibs play all right, then it will just be a stalemate. And that's what I'm hoping for as well.
Score draw. Right, Gogs 8.
2 each.
Cheeky 2 each, mate. Right. Beef draws.
Aye.
I'll go Hibernian 0, Aberdeen 1. I don't know why I read that back to front, but I think Aberdeen's on the ascendancy, but Hibernian's just obviously struggling just now. So Aberdeen, I'm not going to bet against them. They're literally having 1 shot on target, 2 shots and scoring all of them. So their efficiency is phenomenal. So give it to Aberdeen. Go 1-0. Next game, St Johnston versus Hamilton. Gogs 8.
Go 1-0 Hamilton.
I mean, what's that noise?
That's probably fireworks at mine. There's like somebody.
Oh, I thought Gogsy would just letting rip into his fucking. I thought you were just having a big fart there, like that.
No, I did that before the show.
Brilliant. I knew he was coming with that.
Awesome. His input is fucking insane.
He's killing
The partner's killing you. I'm sorry, lads.
It's like
As
a
an
different
analysis.
level of cringe, which are just
Aye.
it hurts me to watch.
His
But
analysis is
But
exceptional.
CJ, as you said in the podcast, if someone does the cringe and you're not doing your job,
But I mean, he's put my own words against me there. I respect that. Right, let's see what other people's got to say. By the way, for the St Johnston Hamilton. So Adam Oliver says 3-1 to St Johnson. Peter Ramsey says 3-0 St Johnson. Scott Castle, sorry if that's wrong, probably is. Hamilton 2-1. 3-1 comes from Christopher Atkinson. Nailed it. And the last one that we'll read out comes from Billy K. Says Hamilton 1-0. And the reason I left that is because that is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with surprise. Hamilton to steal it away from home. 1-0. That's the way I'm
you
going to go
actually
with
agree with me?
that. I changed my answer. St Johnston 1-0.
Ah,
No, but I ain't going to nick it, Gogsy. I'm in the wavelength for you there, mate. Diff?
I think it's going to be St Johnston 1, Hamilton 0. I don't think Hamilton will pose the same threat playing away from home in terms of creating chances as saw at Pataudry when they get absolutely scalped after playing all right at home versus Rangers. So I think St Johnston will carry on their good form, miss 17 penalties and score a header.
I'd love them to just get like far in one of the cup competitions for it to go to penalties and they just miss everyone.
Oh, that would be great.
Like, can you imagine trying to like volunteer for the penalty shoot? Be like, no, you're not taking it. You're not. Oh fuck, the goalie's taking them all.
We should do a shoot challenge with St Johnston, man. That'd be great. We'd win that easily. The Scottish YouTube team would handle them.
I'd rinse them rotten, mate.
Absolutely.
Absolutely destroy them. Next one, it's gonna be a really tasty game because I'm interested to see how Hearts respond. Hearts versus Kelly.
Ooh.
That is gonna be a tasty game, and I'm gonna start off this one. I'm gonna say 3 to Kilmarnock, 0 to Hearts.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
It's actually... Is it
Ooh.
It's at
Is
Hearts.
that Newcastle?
It's at Tynecastle, and I think Kilmarnock's gonna thump them 3-0.
Ooh.
do you have
Interesting.
I'm not even kidding, but I just genuinely think there's too many injuries. I think they've just been absolutely destroyed by Celtic twice in a week. I think they'll be sort of limping out of it. So that's what I'm going to go with, mate. 3-0. Kelly.
Interesting.
Wolf to score a hat-trick if he's fit. Chris Boyd do that 3 times if he's... for the pundits.
What are you saying, Gogs?
I'm saying 2-1 Kelly.
Yay!
Jesus Christ, you two are doing a lot of agreeing today, man. I'm going 2-0 Hearts. I think that Hearts... You've been surprised at everyone in my predictions so far.
I don't know why, I just keep doing high voice.
It's like, me and Gogs, friends. Friends.
Oh, friends.
Friends.
Oh, look at us.
Oh.
I was waiting on him saying something, but he'll just ruin it. Just move on.
I know.
Just kill it.
Yeah, so I'll go
Yeah,
2-0 Hearts. I think Hearts have played really well versus most teams other than the Old Firm so far. Obviously, they beat Celtic at the start of the season.
Yeah.
But since then, 3 games versus the Old Firm and conceded how many goals? 11 goals and scored 1. So I think that they'll come back. If Profi plays, I think it might be a different story. But if it doesn't, I think Hearts might just be too much for Kelly.
I'm looking at the chat. Kevin1888 says 2-1 to Kelly. Craig Angus says 2-0 Kelly. High 11 2-1 Hearts. Dylan Lowe 2-1 Hearts. Philly says 5-0 Kilmarnock. Chris Boy before 5. Jesus.
Oh,
and the last one I'll read out comes from Billy K. Says Hearts 4-1 to Kelly. Decent. A lot of goals expected. And like moving on, probably going to be one of the dullest games of the week. Dundee versus St Mirren.
Holy shit.
That's got
No.
nil all over it. Yeah, no. That's fucking a nil. They weren't scoring on that bad, but they played there 24 hours and no score.
I know, mate. Honestly. I'm going to go for 2-0 to St Mirren.
Ooh.
Aye, fuck it. 2-0 St Mirren, man.
Who's scoring? Doug Emery?
Doug Emery, probably.
Both of them with the best goals, is it?
No, honestly, Douglas, he just turns up for anybody, honestly.
He's just waiting. He's a trialist.
Aye. Kenny Mark scored 2 OGs in this game.
Phenomenal athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie's taking the piss. Jamie 1 says it's going to end 4-4. Dylan Lowe says 0-0. Hugh Adams says 0-0. Watty 98 says Dundee 6 and Mirren 5. That's it. You're getting blocked. That's it. And the last one I'll read out comes from Jamie Cuffersperson. Brilliant. Says 1. That's what I said. Yep. 1-1. Nailed it. Killed it. Right, next game.
Nailed it.
Livingston versus Celtic.
Oh my days. Is that Livingston?
Yeah, should I say Leicester versus Celtic? Because I got fucking slaughtered for that last week.
I know, he said it.
Brutal. See the comments? Rinse me. Livingston Celtic. Obviously, Livy's grand. I'll start with you, Div.
See, if Livy were still playing all right, I think that they would have put up much better fight versus them. But I think it'll be 2-0 Celtic. I don't think Celtic will absolutely hammer Livingston the way they've been hammering all the other teams. Because I think that the pitch will actually play a factor in the game. But Livingston aren't playing that great right now as well. So I don't see them getting goals. So I'll go 2-0 Celtic.
Solid.
In this one.
Dogs?
I'm going to say 1 each. Be different. Because of the pitch, I think.
Really starting to like you, mate. Honestly.
I'm just going to text Ryan after this and be like, Ken, what? Didn't I come back for firework day? All right.
I've went for like, see if I was to put in a scale, man, I went for just like absolutely despising the ground you walk on to just like disliking you. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I went for hating every fibre you're being. They still hating every fibre you're being. My opinion's going to be Livingston versus Celtic. Yes. I'll go Celtic 1-0. I think it'll be tight. Livingston can Celtic defend. The part will play a part, but they're just absolutely on fire now. So Celtic, I think they'll win comfortably. I think they'll create loads of chances, but they'll be 1-0. That's what I'm going to go with.
I'm expecting them to make changes actually, because I think there's a good few boys in their team that don't play on AstroTurf. A lot of some players that like start games because of their knees and injuries.
I think Eduardo, I can't pronounce his name.
Him, and then the centre half, Aja, he doesn't play in they kind of pitches either. And
I love seeing someone else struggle with names. It's great. It's like an outer body experience.
No, I know his name's Ayer, right? All right. I just don't say Celtic players' names right. And so I don't think Goglin and Goals will play. Or Lustage probably might miss this one, and Nicham. So
is that the Pro Evian names? Is that?
Aye, man. Edward not play either.
Let's see. Scott Castle says Livingston 0, Celtic 3. Joseph Hopkins says 4-1 to Celtic. Mick Softy says 1 each.
Mick Softy, man, what a name!
I mean, I love it. I feel like I know him. Philly says 1-0 Livingston. Craig Angus says 2-0 Livy. Wow. It's Jonzo who can't play on Astro. Ross Moran says, so he's going to be missing out. Let's see. Celtic 4-1. That comes from Joseph Hopkins as well. Celtic no European hangover after a defeat from Leipzig. And Jamie says 6 each. I mean,
6 each, man. I mean, that would be a great result.
That would be a good game.
Aye.
So, last but not least, obviously I won't be taking part in this, as always, because I don't give the content away for free, there. Rangers versus Motherwell. Gogs, we'll start with you, son.
Oh, no.
Brilliant.
I'm going to say...
Oh, my fucking God. God, me, man. Jesus Christ, son. I'm going to actually buy you a new Wi-Fi box myself, man. It's on its way.
Please do, man. Please do.
Man. Amazon drone delivery on your its way to Cooper right now. Right, what are you saying, Gogsy?
3-1 Rangers. I think we'll take the lead and then bottle it.
I love it, man. Absolutely love it.
You're welcome. The
Okay, what?
entertainment's free.
Why he does that? It's because he's got low, so he can't come on next week and like, you know what I mean? Like if he loses, like, well, I predicted him to lose anyway.
Yeah.
That's the kind. He's a half-empty kind of guy. That's the way he walks into life.
He's
And
a
then when he gets, aye, mate, fair play, 3-1.
I'm a realist.
Realist.
I'm a realist.
I like that. How's he in good form, mate? 6 points. Last 2.
Aye, but we played St Mirren and Dundee. There's like the league's in like 3 different sections. We've got the top 6, and then there's
The
a
good
massive
6.
goal. Yeah, the good 6 or 7, and then there's us and Hamilton, and then there's St Mirren and Dundee. So it's like,
see, to be fair, Kenny Packer, that's what's annoyed me so much about this coin incident. Like, see this, because it's put this SPFL in such a bad light. But see this season, see if you're watching more games and everything, Scottish football's actually then, like, it's good. There's actually some good clubs, good players. Now everyone's talking about fucking coin throwing and folk running on the field, and it's just like, it's fucking shit. So we're tin pot league again when it doesn't deserve it.
And the fact that when all the games were taking place, I think we had 2 games that were on BT that day, and there was no English Premiership games or that. So I think a lot more eyes would have been coming up from England, from Wales, from Northern Ireland to the Scottish Football League or Premier League, whatever the fuck it's called, and they'd have just been laughing, mate. They'd have just been laughing at the absolute circus that it turned into.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. Just let everybody doing basically, because again, Scottish football's been doing well. But Sharp Div, are you ready to go on the line, mate? Rangers versus the Well.
Oh my god, man! Honestly, I think that 4-0 to
the Motherwell. Yeah, I'll take that. Cheers.
Sit down, mate. Sit down.
I'm already sitting.
4-0 Rangers, mate. 4-0 to Rangers. Dougie Emery to score.
Anytime. Fuck Dougie Emery.
Dougie Emery. Oh my god, that's harsh. Don't talk about Dougie like that, honestly.
Mate, you can't. Hey, Div's like Dougie Emery's right up here for Div, mate. You have to be careful when you're talking about Dougie. Like,
even the same wavelength.
His mom's a mattress.
Oh my god, honestly.
These players so bad. Like, I was doing this thing, right? I was trying to call it the English YouTubers and have a laugh, right? And I was like, Gogsy, go get involved in this. He was like, right, no bother. So I'm dating par with Cam and everything like that. And I send Gogsy, and Gogsy just goes, doesn't he tag him or not? Just goes, well, and he, go on then. And it's like,
no, I said, well, and he go then, because like,
go then.
Square head, as in square go.
Oh my god, man. Honestly.
I know.
You're
I'm here till Friday.
You're the sort of guy that comes up there, goes to bear house, honestly.
I'm the sort of guy that brings a Stockton to a 21st party. That's what type of guy I am.
True.
Let's start in the comment section below. Gogsy is the type of guy, and then you fill in. Let's
see.
Let's
get everyone involved.
Video with them.
Oh god.
Spam the comments.
Hey, I'll start off. Gogsy's the kind of guy to be drunk and go up to the YMCA by himself on a dance floor at a 21st. And I've got the clips to prove it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, here's one. Gogsy's the type of guy to have a whole pint glass of gin and tonic. True story.
Oh my god.
I can't do this. I feel sick. Right, Philly goes 55-0 to Rangers. Craig Angus says 4-0 to Rangers. Dylan Lowe says 3-1 Rangers. Scott Castle says 3-1 Rangers. Turnbull will score. Comes from Scotty 99. Okay. Darren Moore says 4-1 Rangers. And Maggie, what does that second name say? SSMALOF.
Say it again.
SSLMONF.
Smarifin.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Yeah.
I've actually lost their comment. 3-0. 3-0. Thanks for tuning in. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This has been a very, very, very strange SPFL show. Thanks, Div, for joining. Gogsy, wish you could have made it.
I've lost my coffee.
It's just passed him by, isn't it?
It's just this opportunity. Look at him. Good lad. He's a good lad.
We should give one to Ryan 118.
We should. We'll send it to him. He's
after all the Celtic fans saying shove your poppy up your ass and all that, you know.
He just went right into the end. That was Gogsy, by the way. Gogsy's went a wee bit mad.
You're welcome.
But anyway, that's going to be the end of today's video. I've been CJ Nova 92. That has been Sharp Div himself. Want to tell them where they can find you?
You can find me at Spencer FC's pickup game on Wednesday. Check his Twitter. Come along. Let's get a game of football.
Aye, so by the way, if you want to play, we're actually going to Spencer's thing on Wednesday. So come along, it'll be a good laugh. Me and Gogs, are you coming?
I'm coming, yeah.
For fuck's sake, I'm not coming now, man.
Right, everybody cancel it. We'll make a rain pickup game. Gogs is unfortunately coming. But Gogs, tell them where they can find you on the internet, you fucking savage.
On YouTube at Gogs89. There you go. Div's gone.
There you go.
Div's gone.
And the last one we'll read out because from Craig Angus, he says 190, tips 199, he says 4-0 to the Rangers. I'll be CJ Nova 92. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week. And bye.